Do I call the cops? Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. But anyways, we are going hardcore hauling manure. We're hauling everything away today. The barn's getting completely cleaned out. All the bed pack is getting scooped up, and we are completely cleaning all the yards off. So there goes Grandpa. He's got the 230 and the big spreader. I got the 6290 and our little box spreader here, which is about ready to blow up. But it's really keeping Dad loading, and I think it's helping us get something done. So anyways, we did my grandpa's place yesterday, and we're just hauling right on that field there where I baled corn stalks off of. I don't think you guys saw that because I just wanted to do it and get it done. I did chop stalks there though. It was the first place I chopped stalks. We got that baled with a few problems, but I still got a bunch more to do, so we'll get footage of that hopefully. But we're gonna pretty well cover that whole field, I think. I got a bunch of bales there. I had the mechanic out, so I was just manually tying a bunch of bales to so we could run the knotter and make sure that was gonna work. So Dad's got the 545D Ford industrial loader, and this thing loads like it loads really good because it's so tough and strong that you can just ram right in the manure pile, and you don't have to worry about busting the loader or anything. Alright guys, so I'm kind of running in between here, jumping on the loader when Dad's loading, and somebody stole my loader, but they replaced it. What the? Okay. 125A case. Wow. Okay. I literally just left my other one right here. Hmm. Got a working radio and like 5,000 less hours. Huh. Okay. Alright, well this yard is done. Across the road is done. This yard is done. We're moving over. There's a yard on the other side of the barn. I'm just gonna leave this tractor sit here. See if guy comes and picks it up, or maybe he'll just leave it. Do I call the cops? I don't know. Well guys, we're over here now, loading up out of this shed here. So what we do, I lock cows out of the barn there, and we'll push the steers up in there then, and then the pens are empty, and then we can clean them out. Works pretty good. So we're still on 2 spreaders. Same field, we're getting stuff done. It's really going pretty fast, so I think there might be a spot on my lens that's scratched. You could probably see it. I guess we'll see what it looks like when I edit, but I can't seem to get it off, so it might be scratched. We're gonna keep going, and we'll have to bed them once we get done. So we'll see if that guy comes picks his tractor up or brings ours back, or in all seriousness, guys, we bought this tractor. It's a Case Farmall 125A. It's got a little over 1,900 hours on it. Should be about 125 horse with a loader on. We traded in our New Holland T4040. And yeah, so we bought this tractor the other week. Finally got it yesterday, and so far I'm really happy about it. This is probably twice the tractor that New Holland was. So yeah, really excited about it. So like I said, $1,900 on it, so it's kind of barely broke in. It's a very simple tractor. Not a lot of electronics. You got your 1, 2, 3, 4 here. You got a high and a low there, and then a high and a low power shift here. At least I hope it's a power shift. I've been treating it as one. Hydraulics, very simple levers, the 3-point, the loader here, throttle's up here, which is a little bit weird. Kind of would prefer it over here, but you know, it is what it is. The loader, most likely you're using the foot pedal anyways. Parking brake and the PTO, which is very mechanical lever. Overall, you know, being that it is built a little bit cheaper, I will admit it. In my thoughts, I'm just hoping that means less electrical trouble in the future. So I guess we'll see. But it's very simple so far. I love this thing compared to our other one. I do see one issue with this, where these arms come out for the loader. I think we're actually going to go ahead and brace these like we did on the New Holland. Run a brace from the arms down to the the front there where the weights kind of hook on. Take one of those bolts out and we'll bolt it right on there and weld it to the arm here. And that way we can have just a little bit more support there. And because you can kind of tell right now they're moving a little bit. And with our New Holland, we actually broke a couple sets of those before we braced it. So I think we're going to go ahead and do that just as a safety precaution. But yeah, overall, I mean, like I said, I'm super excited. It does have a different front hookup, but we actually got an adapter plate to work with the quick attach. It's a slightly different design, but it came with that bracket. I don't know why they don't just make it all universal. But it's got the adapter plate, so we can hook all the implements on. We got a bucket with it. And yeah, so being that this tractor is a little bit bigger, we can use it for different things now. That tractor is a little small. Now we can hook, this can go on the feeder wagon. We're already talking about putting it on the no-till drill for putting new seating in. And who knows, we'll see, I guess, what we put this on going in the future. It's got the 540 and 1000 shaft. Very simple display here. It's almost too simple in my opinion. We got no speedometer, and the RPM speed for the PTO is not on there. I kind of wish that was on there, but I don't think it's going to bother at all. The heat, air conditioning up there. We got a radio, so that's good. Another thing I like is that the windows, you can crack the windows open. Our other one didn't have that. All you had was the back window. So it is nice to have that. Bigger cab. Kind of a spot that I could put my girlfriend. There you go, Jensen. And lots of legroom, lots of space in the cab. So overall, I'm going to say it again, I'm really happy we bought this. It's only the first day running it. I'm sure we're going to find maybe a few issues. It does have $1,900. Obviously somebody traded it in for some reason. Hopefully, you know, I don't know. I can't remember the year on it. I want to say like a 2013. But yeah, so right now, so I kind of failed you guys on some footage, but we actually baled this entire field of corn stalks. Over there is the beginning of our bale pile, which we have pallets under, which I don't think I talked about that either. We've been hoarding pallets. Picked up a whole bunch of pallets from a couple guys. We're going to throw them underneath. That's going to be our solution to the rotting bales, the rotting bottom bales Overall, I think it's going to work really good, but we are planning on putting a shed there this summer. Now back to this. So I was having baler issues. 2017 is having nodder issues. When we were going into bean straw, I switched to the other baler. Well, we had the mechanic out in the meantime, and he was out here riding with me, and what I was doing is I was manually tripping the knotters because I wanted to make the knotters work so we could try and figure out what was wrong with the baler. Well, after he looked it all over and blew it out completely, everything worked perfectly, unfortunately. So I have a whole bunch of 3 foot, 4 foot, maybe a couple 5 footers, maybe a couple 2 footers out here. So we're gonna kind of pick them up, throw them on that wagon there, and we'll use them somewhere along the line. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed the video. I know my number one video is hauling manure, so I didn't get a whole lot, but yeah. So thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Like, comment, subscribe. Any comments that I get with a question or comment, I will put it in a video with an explanation or an answer to the question. But yeah, so I appreciate you watching, and I hope to see you next time.